honey.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep that in. I just hit record. All right, that's the intro now. I hope it sounds okay. Okay, episode 2. So we just got back from a lovely little stroll. We went and had some sushi, which was really good, and got our steps in. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you how many steps the walk to the sushi place was. I'll tell you after.
I think it was 5,000 both ways.
Okay, well, I think that is an overstatement. I think it was probably about like 2,000.
I'm going to say it was 5 because I ate a lot.
So you're just
Not like you and your one roll. So soon. I had tempura, beef teriyaki, gyoza, California rolls. No. Probably 3 things I had that I don't even know the name of.
I mean, when you got here to record the podcast 5 hours ago, all you talked about was how hungry you were, which is why we had to go walk up for sushi and come back. But here we are, we're full. And my single roll and miso soup was delicious. Okay, so now that you're full, we should address some of the questions that got sent our way from the first podcast. So the most common question was, how do you two know each other?
Which is such a crazy question because we just assume everybody knows that we're sisters. But yeah, so we are sisters. There's 4 of us kids in our family. I'm the eldest, number 1, and T is number 3.
So do you remember the day I was born? So we're 9 years apart. I feel like at 9 years old. Do you have your memories from when you were 9?
I do. I remember coming to Children's Hospital and meeting you.
And was I so cute?
You were so cute. And the thing I was most excited about is that Mom and Dad let me name you. And I was only 9.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if you because you have kids that have that age gap too, right? You're young. Your oldest is 16 almost, and your youngest is 3.
Yes.
Would you let your first child name your last child?
I wouldn't even let my husband name our children. But I'm a bit of a control freak, I think.
Yeah, you definitely are. So I'm happy you're aware of that. Okay, I have another fun question for you. So this is a question that I feel like will tell you so much about a person. What is your Starbucks order?
I feel like there's a theme to this conversation today.
Why?
But what a fat bee I am. Because
was that a loaded question?
Sushi order. Now you want to know my Starbucks order? You're really gonna put me to shame.
Okay, I'll go first. So for me, I'll try and like a seasonal drink on occasion, but I never like them. But my go-to is a half sweet hot vanilla latte, or like a grande shaken espresso. Okay, go. What's yours?
I like to get a brown sugar oat shaken espresso with light ice and 5 pumps of brown sugar syrup.
Okay, 5 is very specific. How much is that? Like adding extra?
Yeah, I think it only comes with 3. But I was hesitant to tell you that because I've been lying to you.
Yeah, I thought
telling you that I was only getting 3.5.
Wow. So now not only I learned something new about you today is that you keep secrets from me.
Only when it comes to my food and diet.
Which is all we talk about from morning till night on the phone. And it's just all a lie. Great. Who knew you were so rude? You're going to go to the gym tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I think it's like an energy drink. I know I'm not there yet, but it's like an energy drink type of morning for me tomorrow.
It definitely will be for me because I just upped and ran 5K on Wednesday without ever training, without even walking a 5K. I just thought, hey, that'll be really fun, and I'm going to do that today. And I've been limping for 2 days. So yeah, I definitely need an energy drink tomorrow.
Okay, well, first of all, when we're done this, remind me to give you a turmeric pill for your inflammation because that will help with your hip. Okay. This was the aloe run. I think you showed me
some photos
from this. How was it?
It was actually really, really fun.
The pictures and videos you posted look so good, like just being on the seawall and you wore your cute little blue outfit.
It was so cute because I bought that outfit because of the aloe sale, and I
Mhm.
really didn't even know where I was going to wear it. And then I signed up for this run, and I got to wear that cute outfit. So that was really great, all in my head. But then
Yeah.
when I went down there, I had to run 5K.
Well, when you signed up for a run, I would hope you didn't think it was going to be anything but that.
Honestly, I thought it would be so easy because I'm like, oh, I'm a gym girl now. But when you go to the gym, it's different. You go to the gym, you do the workout at your own pace. Depending on if you're feeling, you bring what you're feeling that day. If you want to bring a 1, you bring a 1. If you're bringing a level 3, you bring a level 3.
Yeah.
But the run, like you have to run there, and then you have to run back. Like how else are you gonna get back? So it doesn't matter how tired you are. And then there's all those other people. There's so many walks of life and all different ages. And, they're chasing you, they're running behind you. You don't want to be the one walking at the end. You want to have the same mindset as all those other people there. So it was very motivating, very eye-opening. It showed me that I really want to explore other avenues of exercise.
Yeah.
Now that I'm learning that I enjoy this.
That's so true. Because it's so easy to get like caught up in your like regular routine. But when you go and try something new, you're like, okay, this is like actually fun.
Yeah. And being outside and running along the seawall was fantastic. It was fabulous. It felt like a dream with the mountains and the birds. And at one point at the end of the run, at the beginning and the end, we stopped at Cole Harbor and we did yoga and like this meditative practice with the mountains behind us. And it was just magical.
And then after, I think I saw that you went to go eat at one of my favorite spots, which is Jam Cafe. Here I am talking to you about food again. Why don't you tell us what you ate there?
You really have to?
Yep.
I'm not saying I have to justify it or anything, but I did do a 5K run.
Yeah, you earned it.
I had a really delicious, hefty portion of an eggs Benny, which was so good and carb filled.
Yeah.
With like a mango tequila sunrise on the side.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'm really over the food talk though. I feel like you're trying to food shame me with all my dirty secrets.
Okay, so you can ask me something else.
Nobody wants to know what you eat. How many almonds did you have for your snack today?
I actually haven't had any almonds today, and I have been kind of binging today on Fridays. It's usually just after a long week. I had a bite of your tempura.
Yeah, one bite.
It was oily and good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. I brought you a booster juice and I didn't make it with coconut water, and I did that on purpose.
I know. That's why it tasted so much better, is because it had the apple juice in it. Okay, so now it's my turn to ask you some questions. You've been grilling me in the hot seat with all my bad eating habits. Okay, I wasn't grilling you. It just naturally came up, okay?
Just so everybody knows, this happens every day to me. That's why I hesitate when I have to answer.
Everyone needs an accountability coach, okay? I'm just trying to be yours.
Which I appreciate. Okay, so my turn. How do you feel about hug culture?
Like, what do you mean, hug culture?
Well, I know how much you love hugs everywhere you go. When we just went through our brother's wedding last year, and you had to hug hundreds of people, and I really enjoyed watching you push through that.
Well, I did that for my brother, but honestly, okay, just don't touch me. Yes, no one. Okay, it's not that don't touch me. I just think the hugs are too much. It's just a little much. Like, if it's your birthday,
so if it's my birthday, I can get a birthday hug from you.
Yes,
I'm gonna hold you accountable to that.
I will gladly. Okay, here are my rules. Okay, if it's your birthday or my birthday, we can hug. If it's a special occasion like Christmas or Easter, like I think
people can hear you.
Holidays, we can hug. if something sad happens, we can hug. If I haven't seen you in a really long time, like if we haven't seen each other for over a month, we can hug. But it's just too much. Like everybody wants a fucking hug now. And it's a lot. And it's just like becomes such an, I don't know. It makes, yeah, don't hug me. Or unless you're my man, then you can hug me whenever you want. Or a child under the age of like 4.
Under the age of 4.
Yes.
So when you go to work, do you want to hug your coworkers under any circumstance?
Absolutely not.
Unless it's their birthday.
If it's their birthday or my birthday, or like something exciting happened for one of them, like they got a promotion or they just got married, then like if there's a reason to hug, I will hug you.
What about at church? People are really friendly at church. They're very welcoming. Hugs are really a part of the culture, embracing everyone.
I would prefer a handshake. and that, like, I will greet you with the warmth of my hand. Well, what, you like hugs? I don't remember the last time you hugged me.
I'll hug you right now.
Please don't. It's not your birthday. Okay.
You are going to be so mad if I walk over there and give you a hug.
Oh my gosh, did you just see my body language? I shifted back without even thinking.
Crossed your legs, slid back, turned your body away.
I know, you're not going to actually hug me, right?
Not with that body language.
Good. It's working. Okay, well, for real, what are your thoughts on hug culture? Like, okay, what about when you just meet someone? If I introduce you like, hey, honey, this is my friend, or you like, so-and-so, and you're meeting them, how do you want that person to greet you? Or what would you do?
I usually just follow the lead of the person that I'm meeting. If they reach in for a handshake, I'm good with the handshake. But if they reach in for a hug, I don't mind a hug. I just don't like full frontal tight hugs. That's kind of where I draw my line. I don't mind like a friendly side hug, or like even like a forward hug with not so much pressure, but I don't mind hugs. I just don't want to be.
What kind of
I
pressure?
don't want my body slammed against yours, like full frontal.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's drawing the line.
We know someone who, when they hug you, I won't obviously put them on blast, they rub your back while they're hugging you. And it's like a tight back rub hug. Like,
and it's like minutes long.
Yeah.
Yes. And even if that person has seen you the day before, you still get that hug.
You get their back rubbed down.
Yes, you do. That's too much for me.
Okay. What about, so if it's someone you know, I'm trying to think of the most uncomfortable hugs. If it's someone you know and they come to hug you and they put their arms around your neck, does that bother you? Like if we, like arms around the neck, like how you would hug your middle school like crush,
I
no,
don't
doesn't
know.
Want.
It would just depend on who it is.
Okay, what about like around the waist?
Again, it would depend on who it is. I'm not I don't know. I just kind of go by the vibe of the person I'm meeting. I'm kind of open.
What if someone came up behind you and like hugged you, like wrapped their arms around your waist? Like, surprise.
Well, we do have a family member that does that in public places when they see us. And yes, it's a little surprising at first and can be a little jarring, but once you realize who they are, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I just feel like, when you meet someone and it's like a new friendship or relationship or whatever, I feel like people spend so much time like talking about random stuff to get to know each other. In that questionnaire should be like, what are your thoughts on hugs? Because it's honestly too much. Especially strangers. Like, do not touch me, please.
Yeah, like I said, I don't mind if I meet somebody and they want a small hug. A small hug is okay. I get awkwarded out when it's like a group of people. And then I feel obligated to go around the circle and
Oh my
hug multiple
gosh.
people. And then there's that
Yes.
one person I don't know. Do I skip you?
No, you
And do
hug
I
them.
go to the next person?
I've seen you hug that odd person.
Or
Because I'm like, who's that person that my sister is hugging right now?
But I'm like, I don't want to make you feel bad or make you think I have a problem with you. So then I just hug them too. But then are they weirded out by that? It's
That's
just
so
the group
true.
hugging is odd.
Because it's like everyone or no one.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel because like you want to be inclusive. You don't want to skip over somebody. It's like saying hi to everybody at the table, but not the one person. It's like it's rude.
It is. I can see how that can be perceived as rude, but I think you should just opt to like not hug anybody versus like hugging the rando.
People like to hug. I think people in
I
this
think we
world
need to
are
weigh
lonely.
in. We need people to weigh in on this because people in this world are lonely and they want to hug.
I think people spend too much time alone on their phones, at work. Like, I think people like to hug because when I was younger, hugging wasn't even a thing.
Really?
It wasn't even a thing. Nobody hugged anyone when they saw each other unless it was like your grandma or your aunt and uncle. Like, you
Maybe
never hugged strangers.
okay, we need to talk to people. I need to find out if like everyone feels like this or if it's just like a me or you thing. Because maybe we just didn't, maybe it was our upbringing didn't come around with a lot of hugs. I don't know. It's weird.
Did your parents not hug you as a child?
We have the same parents and they hugged me, yes.
I mean, I hugged you a lot.
But that's the thing. I don't, it's more like the strangers
Yeah.
that are hugging me. And the formality of like now hug is like the greeting of everybody.
It's like the new handshake.
Yeah, where it's like, let's just bring the handshake back.
Also, though, like, I don't want to touch your hands.
Because COVID.
Now, because of COVID, I look at your hands. I'm like, where have those hands been? What have they touched? What have you done with those hands? Do not touch me with those hands. I don't, it's like if somebody touches your face.
Oh my, you just literally like psychic read my mind. As you were saying that, I was literally thinking about how awful it would be if someone were to touch my face.
But people
Like,
do that.
Why? It's not cute.
And
it's not friendly. It's actually inappropriate.
Once upon a time, it was a sign of affection. Like an appropriate way to show affection.
2 hands on the cheek. Like, hi.
2, 1.
1 hand on the cheek, like Romeo and Juliet.
It sounds weird to talk about, but it's like a thing.
But
I don't know. I would rather side hug somebody than shake their hand. Because a shoulder is a lot cleaner than a hand, in my opinion.
You know what? I love a fist pump. Fist pumps that are like making a comeback and they've actually worked their way into like, I don't know, to be mainstream now, I feel like. I love a fist pump. Far away, like,
so informal.
I'm cool with you. You're cool with me.
But don't touch me.
But enough we can hit knuckles.
Yes, I don't mind. A fist pump is like a cool handshake in my eyes, which is meant for any person that's not super close to you.
So do you think it would be rude? Would you be offended if someone said to you, like, hey, it's not you, it's me, but just don't hug me unless it's your birthday, my birthday, or Christmas, or a special occasion, life milestone?
Yes, I do think that's rude, T, if you start saying that to people. Very rude.
Anyways, enough on this topic.
Okay, so seriously though, I really want to know genuinely what people think about this because you and I are on completely opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to hug culture. And I would love for any of our viewers and friends to comment below and let us know like where you stand. Are you pro hug like honey, or are you anti-hug only on your birthday if you fill out a questionnaire and let me know ahead of time? Anti-hug like T.
And I have to check your ID to make sure it's actually your birthday.
I really want to know.
I can already, like, just thinking of like our crew and our friends, like I know who's anti-hug and who's pro-hug. Don't you? So I'm curious to see like how they answer.
Okay, but on another note, that was really fun and I'm curious to see what results we get on that question. And yeah, I think that's it for today. I apologize to everybody for all of our crazy laughter and weird questions, but it was just one of those blah, blah, blah style Friday nights.
I know. That was fun. Okay, well, good night, honey.
Good night, T.